today, we learned the chilling details of the moments leading up to and during Monday's shootings at Martin's supermarket in Elkhart. Killed were 19-year-old Anna Sue Rocha and 49-year-old Ben Jeffrey. The Elkhart County prosecutor held a news conference this afternoon. Melissa Stevens attended and joins me with the startling story. Melissa.
Yeah, very disturbing details were disclosed. So we do want to give you that warning. The details you are about to hear are graphic. At today's press conference, Elkhart County prosecutor Vicki Becker said the investigation into Juan Sanchez's motive continues, but they do know two things. He was drawn to young females and he was looking for a victim.
At approximately 5:30 p.m. on Monday, January 27, 2025, Juan Sanchez, an adult male aged 54, had been inside the Martin store for approximately 20 minutes. During that time, he observed other young females in the store. During that time, he observed other young females in the store. During that time, he was watching other young females in the store.
Elkhart County prosecutor Vicki Becker shared the chilling details of what happened before the shooting inside Martin's. She said Sanchez loaded beer and wine into his cart, then went to the self-checkout area where Anna Sue, or Annie, was working. After scanning his first alcoholic beverage, Annie approached Sanchez to check his ID. She took the ID to the register to check it and then brought it back to Sanchez.
It was at that point where he displayed his handgun that he pulled from his right pocket and began saying things to her. He displayed it for her to see, and you could see a visible reaction from Annie. He then grabbed Annie's wrist, and he prevented her from getting away. He led her a few steps toward the exit as Annie was trying to communicate something.
A female customer saw what was happening and immediately told a manager who was nearby. The manager quickly responded and confronted Sanchez.
And at that point, Sanchez told her, "She needs to listen to me or I will kill her." The manager tried to de-escalate in a very short amount of time. That allowed Annie to be free and to take a couple of steps backward. And it was at that point in time that Sanchez raised the gun and shot her.
Sanchez shot toward the exit where customers were trying to escape. He then fired shots towards others at the self-checkout area as they ran further into the store. That's when Benjamin Jeffrey was shot and killed.
Sanchez then began pushing his cart toward the exit. When he turned around, walked a few steps back and shot Annie additional times as she lay on the floor. He then continued to push his cart out the exit, across the roadway, and around the east edge of the apartment building just south of Martin's. He continued down that sidewalk to the south side of that building, which is where he encountered police.
Now, we didn't learn any new details about the police use of force as that investigation is still active. As for Sanchez's background, he moved to Elkhart from Illinois last year. The prosecutor said Sanchez had some changes in his personal life recently. And since Monday's shooting, other reports of suspicious behavior involving young females have been reported. In each case, though, the female avoided further contact with Sanchez. Now, Becker addressed the many rumors that have been flooding social media this week. She asked for the speculation to stop, saying that social media commentary is not helpful. It paints a false picture and it creates false narratives that cause harm.
Melissa Stevens with the facts tonight. Thank you, Melissa. Benjamin Jeffrey.